The beat of New York.
103.5 KTU.
103.5 KTU, Cubby and Carolina, and you do the honors, Carolina.
Oh, gosh, it's our favorite Selena Gomez.
Yeah!
Thank you, guys. So good to see you.
Thank you for coming up. It really means a lot.
Yeah, of course.
And you were just in church yesterday, weren't you?
I was, yeah.
I saw you in the
hope so.
paper walking through. You were going to do a little church on a Sunday.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
It was good. I've been going to Hillsong for a few years now, so the New York one's really great. It's beautiful.
Yeah, well, don't tell that to my mom or my abuelita because I haven't been in like 3 weeks. So, so they're gonna be like, if Selena can make it, you can make it.
Now, but besides church, what else do you love about New York? Like, is there a restaurant or any kind of food you have to have when you come here?
Honestly, I feel like the people are really great. Yeah, because they're in their own world, and I really appreciate that. I feel like they're just focusing on what they're doing, and that's refreshing.
Right.
In LA.
Yeah, compared to like
Yes.
Los Angeles. I think New Yorkers are always like, they have a one-track mind. They're like, I need to get here. So,
Correct.
Hi, Selena Gomez. Nice to see you, but I got to get to my place,
Correct.
you know?
Yes, it's great.
Well, I have to say to you, my son is almost 4 years old. And one of the things that we love to do is listen to music in the car. But the other day, I had to explain something to him because we were listening to It Ain't Me. And he says to me, Mommy, what is whiskey knee? And I said, oh, sweetheart. I said, whiskey knee, I said, is something that happens when you run too fast. And he says, is whiskey knee? I said, yes, sweetheart. I was like, I'm not going to correct him, you
gosh.
know. But we love the collaboration.
Thank
It's
you.
amazing. And
Thanks
Bad
so much.
Liar, let's talk about that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a departure from the song I did with Kygo. You know, I took a break last year. I took some time off, and it was in the middle of the tour, so I feel like I was creatively in a place that I didn't feel satisfied, to be honest. So when I got out, I was figuring out what the next step was going to be, and you know, the song with Kygo came out really great. He's amazing, one of the nicest people I've ever met, and then when I started working on my stuff, I've been in the studio for a year. I've had Bad Liar for a year. I've had all the next kind of few things coming out. I've had them for a while. It was just more about a timing thing and balancing my life and wanting to make sure it was the right time.
Did taking time off affect the vibe at all of the album? More chance to think about different things?
It
or
made me stronger. It made me willing to take chances. You know, this sampling one of the greatest bands of all time in a song is very nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
It could either
yeah.
work or fail miserably. And to get their blessing and their approval, I don't think I would have had as much strength to take the risk that I want to do now with my music and my content and the imagery that I'm doing and releasing right now. I just don't think I would have been able to do it.
Yeah, but when you're sitting on something like that, do you ever say like, oh gosh, I just want somebody to hear it? Or do you ever share it with like friends, or do you ask for people's opinions and say like, hey, take a listen to this. Should I do something with it?
Of course. But I also like made sure we sent it to the band.
Right.
And they loved it. So if they didn't approve it, the song wouldn't exist. But I'm very happy. It's very refreshing from what's out.
Any collaborations you can tease about?
I can't tease, but I can say there are.
Okay.
So I'm very excited. It's
All
gonna be
right.
fun. It's the next phase of all the stuff that's coming. It's only just gonna get better. It's gonna be different from where Kygo went to Bad Liar to the next one. It's just, I think people are going to really enjoy it, and that's all I want. I want to make stuff that people are surprised and enjoy.
Yeah, just looking at the boards, people were like, I hope she does something with Taylor. I hope she does something with this other person.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why don't we just wait for it and see who she actually
It's
works
gonna
with?
happen. You know what? And it's such a cliche because you have to do the whole like, can't tell you guys. But
Right.
it's like, I can't. I actually can. I would get in so much
You have signed
trouble.
papers, don't you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so you're the executive producer of Netflix series 13 Reasons Why. Tell us about the new season coming up.
I'm excited. I honestly was very overwhelmed with the reaction of the first season. I knew that the book had such a following, and it had been, you know, something that I was passionate about 7 years ago with my mom. We wanted to create the project into a movie originally, and it's a very complicated story. You know, it's not an easy subject to talk about, but I think the way that we executed it was it was interesting, you know, what people had to say. And I think with season 2, there's going to be a lot of resolution with the characters.
And you're going to
There's
tackle
be-
some serious issues, I've heard.
Yeah, we're gonna answer some questions that were kind of lingering, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about where the characters are and the aftermath of certain things and the effects. And I think that's going to be really important that we discuss that. So I'm excited. I was blown away with how well the first one did, and everybody poured their heart into this project. So.
Wow.
Well, I had the opportunity to interview one of the dads on the show, and that's Josh Hamilton. Even he said that he had no idea that it was going to be such a global phenomenon, which it's like, you think a TV show, how does it hit home with so many people? Did you know, though, in the back of your mind, you're like, this is going to be really good?
I wanted it to be great. I think that's why it took so long for us to find the right home for it, because it was going through so many different chapters. But this could have been bad. It actually couldn't have been told the right way. And I think if patience takes a lot of dedication to the project, and we wanted it to be great. So I didn't expect that. I just wanted it to be good. That's all I wanted.
Now I want to talk about social media real quick.
Great.
You are still the most followed person on Instagram. I believe you're at 121 million followers.
Yes.
Is it still the Coke picture? Is that the one like when she's sipping the I think there's one of like the most liked. That's a gorgeous
the most liked
picture, by
picture
the
ever?
way. Yeah, like
know.
where
Yeah.
you're like, oh, beautiful.
What is the key to the perfect Instagram photo? You must be you must be so good at it.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. It's
When you put a picture up, do you do you know how many likes you're getting? Do you pay attention to all
No,
that?
I have the notifications off. It's not that, to me, it's not.
It's just a small part of it?
It's not a small part of it. It's just something that I feel like it would be something I would be doing in my life. It's something I love. I love connecting immediately to the people that I love, which are my fans. Anything I want to share, I will share with them. To me, that's all I look at it as. If I take it too seriously, I think it would consume my whole life.
Right.
Well, you can't have the notifications because then your phone will be blowing up.
It'll
all the
be
time.
nonstop, exactly.
But I love doing that to people.
Do you really?
If I tag them, I'm like, ha ha.
That is the best
So
ever. Oh wait, what were
great.
we doing? We were like,
We spam like people
we
just
spam like
to annoy
people
them.
just to annoy them when they're busy.
We
or
have certain
doing something
friends
important.
that we know they have the notifications pop up, so we'll just go through every picture and do
Yeah,
it.
like my one friend, she was like, I'm going to a doctor's appointment. I'm like, perfect, here we go.
That's awesome.
We have a little bit of fun with
Anything else we have to add before you head out? Anything we missed? We have a lot of people listening. Anything you want to promote? Anything else at all?
No, I don't. I'm not good with the promoting part. All I'm saying is I've always been so grateful for your support, for people who have supported my music and supported me for years. This is my life, and I have enjoyed every moment of it, and I am beyond grateful for the opportunity I get to do my job every day. So
You sound like you're in a good, happy place.
I am really happy.
Maybe it's New
I'm
York.
in a
Maybe you
good
need to
place.
relocate, Selena. It could be just the environment.
I
All right.
know.
Thank you so much.
My
Selena
pleasure.
Gomez,
Yes,
everybody.
yes.
Yeah.
The beat of New York.
1035 KTU.